And then my uncle gets on the phone. He goes, "You are considered a princess in this country." And I was like, wait a second, what? When I was first adopted, my sister's friend looked over me and she says, "Now wait a second, is she black or does she just have a really good tan?" My sister said, "This is my new little baby sister, Sarah. She's part West African and part white American." And they were like, "Oh, okay." I had found my birth mother's family when I was in my first year of graduate school and my early 20s. So I found out she had passed away of cancer. I really got to meet this amazing family and started to learn about my birth mother, and I got to meet her sister, which was really, really cool. And then I realized, well, what was it like to be an African man in the 70s with a white woman in West Virginia having a child? Maybe I should give this guy a break, right? So the moment I got out of my own way and opened myself up and was like, wait a second, what has his life been like? Why don't I walk in his shoes for a moment? A whole new, it's like, I don't know, this may sound crazy, but like this yellow brick road opened up, so to speak. So I wrote a letter. 4 days later, I get a phone call. And there's this woman on the other line, and she says, "Hello, Sarah. This is your Auntie Evelyn. How are you?" And I froze. And then my uncle gets on the phone. He goes, "Oh, Sarah, we are so happy you've been found. Do you know who you are?" And I'm like, "I'm Sarah?" He says, "You are part of a royal family. Your great-grandfather was a paramount chief. Your grandfather, your uncle runs a chiefdom of 45,000, now 70,000. You can be chief. You are considered a princess in this country." And I was like, wait a second, what? He said, "We're gonna contact your father in Sierra Leone. He's gonna be so happy to meet you." I get off the airplane and I see my birth father sitting there and standing there, actually so statuesque and so nervous. And it's like his eyes were talking to me in that moment, is as if they were saying, "Please like me, please accept me, please like me." And it was so beautiful. We took a ferry over that night, stayed in a small hotel. And then there was a knock at the door the next morning from my father. And he gave me this beautiful green African dress. And he said, "Sarah, I would love for you to wear this green African dress into our family's village tomorrow." And I said, "I would love to." And as we arrive in the village, there are 100, 200, 300, hundreds of people to welcome me. And then all of a sudden, everyone parts. And all the women of the village come forward wearing the same green dress that I had been given. And they were singing. They were singing, "But a tang, 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 but a tang, 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 pa-da-do, ah-do, way, poora Sarah go to." They were singing, "We're preparing for Sarah." And I had never met anyone there in my entire life. I was literally pinching myself. And I hadn't won the basketball game. I wasn't the homecoming queen. I just showed up and that was enough. And it was so exciting and so special. They had celebrations for the next couple days. And then I got to tour around the campus of Boompeh High School. And my grandfather helped build the school years ago. And I started to see what happened after an 11-year blood diamond war. I saw people with missing arms, missing legs. I saw the roof that had been ripped off the top of the dining hall. And the reality set in that this is wonderful that I've come to meet my family, but I realized that's actually not what this trip is really about. I can't go back to the United States and go, "Oh gosh, I hope you guys work this out." I realized this is my family. This isn't the Blood Diamond movie that I can put pause on and just walk away. This is my family, and we've got to do something. I know all this didn't happen for no reason. For people of color, and specifically African Americans, we don't often get taught because people don't know about the continent, and we don't know about our African roots. And so we're only taught about slavery, which tends to make me go, oh gosh, not another slavery movie. Even though it's an important part of our history, it's not all of it. And I think what can be great about this movie is that it can actually take us back to knowing that we didn't all come here as slaves. We were Africans, mothers, fathers, doctors, lawyers, healers, everybody, and then made slaves. And there's this missing piece that I feel like I want African Americans to know who we are, like where we all come from, because it's been so long and we've been disconnected, but it's really our origin.
We're in a bad situation down here with this winter ice and these freezing weather and millions of Texans without power. So we opened up 2 of our furniture stores. We have these mega 100,000 square foot furniture stores full of sofas, full of mattresses, full of recliners, and both of them have restaurants, those sort of things, all the human amenities that you need. So we open them up for people to come in and out of the storm. If their house was without power, without electricity, without lights. We think that the essence of living is giving, and it's not our privilege to do this, it's not our right to do this, it's our obligation. This is what we were put on the earth to do, is help other people, and when situations come up, that's when it's time for us to spring into action and help people get a better view of the day, because some of their lives right now are very, very dark. Obviously, they're not as traumatized as they were during Hurricane Harvey, when they had to wade here through 4 feet of dirty water, but they are extremely traumatized. And 2 groups of people are the most traumatized. We have lots of parents with young children, 3 and 4, 5 children at a time, and lots of senior citizens, obviously the 2 most vulnerable groups on polar ends of the spectrum, the children and the seniors. So we're here to help all the children, all the seniors, and some precious moments as I walked through the store last night at 2 o'clock, seeing the children huddled up in their parents' arms. We're here for the community. We believe that we all have a responsibility for the well-being of the community, and when times get tough, we try to open our doors and let Houstonians come in and regroup so they can go out there and hopefully go back today to their home with bright lights on.
You remember me?
Oh, you come. Hi. You can really?
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
am back to repay you. semifinals, I accidentally went on the wrong bus to the wrong venue. Not even sure, well, I had music in my ears and I wasn't hearing anything the people loading the bus were saying. But I saw the sign at the top at that bus stand saying athletics track. So I just went on, not even thinking about it. And I was in my phone listening to music. By the time I looked up, I realized, no, this bus is going the wrong way. I'm not familiar with any of this surrounding. Anyways, I reached the venue, and it's one of them aquatic place where some kind of rowing or something like that. Wasn't sure. But anyways, they were telling me that I have to come back to the village and then take another bus back to the stadium. And if I had done that, I wouldn't get there in time. I saw this volunteer and I had to beg because of course she's not allowed to do much, and she actually gave me some money to take one of the taxis that affiliate with the whole games, and that's how I was able to get to the warm-up track at the stadium and with enough time to warm up to compete, and that's just awesome. So I'm gonna find her this morning and show her my gold medal that I was able to get because she helped. So I think that's a nice gesture. So I made it back to the waterway and I already found her. Arigato gozaimasu. Oh, I'm gonna talk to her. I'm sure she doesn't realize that I'm here and I'm standing right next to her. Sienna, you remember me?
Oh, you can. Hi. You can really?
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
am back to repay you and show you something. You were instrumental in me getting to the final that day.
Really? Really? You
Yes.
got this?
I won. That's just because you helped me
Thank you.
to get to the stadium. Yes, so I took a shirt for you as well.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I hope it fits.
Really for
Extra
me?
small, yes.
Thank you.
And I took back your money.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Okay. ちょっと待って。Wow, wow, wow.
I've watched you grow and mature and become the man that you are today. You have always been respectful by saying yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Salute is a sign of respect. It is a privilege to render you your person. Salute. But it is a greater honor to say congratulations, sir, on your commissioning. It is a greater honor to say congratulations, sir, on your commissioning.
have to read it. It's like tongue twister.
मैं पढ़ा पहले.
दोनों पढ़ो same time.
At the same time?
Yeah. You can open it.
Oh my God! This is incredible! Wow!
Oh my god!
Where is this?
What is the school?
San Antonio already?
What? You just had your interview today.
I know.
Oh my
I got
God!
an email like an hour later.
You're kidding.
I'm
Oh
not.
my God! Congrats! Dear, let me read this. Let me read this one. This is very important. Let me read it, okay? Dear Gurjeep, comma. Congratulations on your admission to the Rosenberg School of Optometry.
You just have to read it. It's like tongue twister.
मैं पढ़ा पहले.
No, दोनों पढ़ो same time.
At the same time?
Yeah. You can open it.
Oh my God! This is incredible! Wow!
You're kidding.
I'm
Oh
not.
my God! Congrats! Dear, let me read this. Let me read this one. This is very important. Let me read it, okay? Dear Gurjeep, comma. Congratulations on your admission to the Rosenberg School of Optometry. Oh my God! This is incredible! Wow!
Oh my god.
Who's your best friend?
Christian.
Who's your best friend?
Speak up.
Good job. I love you guys. See you later. Go play. He doesn't like to speak. Lillian encourages him to speak. I always want them to be best friends. Even after, I'm not here anymore. Look at you. You got a new ride, bro. Oh, snap. Look at you, girl. Brand new ride. Come back, come back. Hey.
fancy. Oh, someone's at the door.
This is for you.
Thank you.
Oh, I got you some roses.
I let go of the pain.
Bye, baby.
Bye-bye.
Have fun.
I'm gonna go and treat my little princess. Chris is really excited to show me some artwork that he drew with his chalk. Let's go check it out. Wow. What is it? It's Hulk? Yeah, I can totally see it. Hulk, and where's Tony Stark? That's Tony Stark? Awesome.
Marvel superhero.
Good job, buddy. His dream is to grow up and be a superhero. So I'm gonna encourage him every step of the way.
How did I get into tombstone cleaning? It's a long story, but I can give you a short answer. I was in the middle of an incredibly high conflict divorce and having to adjust from being a stay-at-home mom for 10 years to sharing custody of my children from Virginia to Florida. As you can imagine, this was a huge adjustment for me, and I needed a therapeutic outlet. I was doing genealogy research one day, came across someone else doing tombstone cleaning, and decided to give it a try. The whole process of the last 3 years has been a metaphor to my healing from the divorce.